Hello everyone. So it's kind of a crazy day here. So as of the taping of this is taping in early May. It's actually May 6th. I guess I should tell you that just because I don't know what's going to happen today. Here in Oklahoma, we are under the gun. We have a bullseye on our heads basically for a tornado outbreak or a severe weather outbreak anytime now. So I'm going to try to do these recordings as quick as I can and get them out. If for any reason we suffer power loss or damage to the house or anything like that, there may be a delay, but I will probably take this channel and kind of cover, I'll probably cover any kind of response and recovery if we do have a major tornado disaster here. So, because most likely I wouldn't be able to read cards for just a little bit, but I am trying to save mine, so don't worry. They will be going in the shelter with me. I'm not going to lose them all, that's for sure. Anyway, okay, sorry, I'm all over the place. You can feel the energy here. But what I basically decided to do is I'm kind of asking different questions. This is going to be kind of about career and finances, when's your abundance coming in, anything dealing with that. I have pulled an oracle card for you guys, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, with that said, let's get into it. I'm using the tarot deck. This used to be like a $5 deck you could get at Five Below. It's more of a kind of a pip deck. It doesn't have a lot of imagery to it, so it's really cool though. So we have the Two of Wands. This to me is choice. Oh boy, here we go. Take a sip of water. So I feel like this is a choice. This is a choice when it comes to career and finance. Like, a lot of people are kind of waking up in their spiritual journeys. I think those of you that are in here may be waking up to yours. You may be having these realizations that you're meant to do more, a different life purpose. Whatever you've been doing for a job or for your career or whatever it is, it may feel like burnout. So this is kind of this choice. I don't know about you guys, but I lost my job. So, I mean, that wasn't that I wasn't good at it, but it was I wasn't doing very well physically, like health-wise at the time, and there was also a lot of, like, as much as I tried, it's overwhelming working for the state. It really is. Some jobs are just so overwhelming trying to help so many people, but so many people are begging for help, and not all of them actually need it, or even if they do need it, it seems like I all did, they can't get it. And it's hard because I was kind of in a position where I could kind of help, but I didn't get the final say. So, when I lost my job, it was a relief. And I think for those of you, if you quit your job, lost your job, got laid off, whatever it was, I feel like it was a relief because you're feeling this pull, this call of your soul, your heart, mind, you starting to think like, maybe I should do something different. Yes, you should. You should. Here's the problem though with finances is those of us that are like very creative and you want to be an artist or you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to start a business. There's small ways to do that. People go to Etsy and places like that or Shopify. You can start your own shop if you want to do it that way, or it takes time, just like starting a YouTube channel. I'm always grateful. I have nothing but gratitude for those of you who do subscribe and listen. I'm not always perfect with my readings, but I do the best I can to just tap in. Whatever message is for you is also for me, and vice versa. So when I get these messages, I can see a lot of myself in here because I'm being faced with this right now. The idea of having to go out and get a supplemental job. I'm over here with 2 channels and an Etsy shop, and I'm trying to keep them going, but they need work. But I need some money in the bank to help me to get by with creating new products and things for the Etsy shop. And I need money in the bank to at least help to pay what few bills I have and to help, get gas and groceries and things like that. It's important for me to be able to do this. And sometimes you have to upgrade equipment and everything else. So I'm kind of in the same boat. This Two of Wands this is a choice in creativity. It's hard because I want to be my own boss and have my own hours. I have just been enslaved by, the whole 9 to 5 cubicle city, like the rat race, going to work and back. It's nothing but commuting, working, commuting. That's all it felt like. I felt like life was passing me by. So I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to find a better way. I want to find a job that I can be more free, more flexible, more active. If you're feeling this way, really think about your options and look into it. But here's the thing, like, you might have to find something supplemental, but find something you love to do part-time just to get that money in if you need it. If you have to do full-time, you have to do full-time, but it just depends on what your ability is. But I'm faced with the decision of trying to get some jobs. And the funny thing is, I'm applying. I hear about these jobs. I'm like, okay, people tell me, and I go check them out, and I'm like, sounds cool. And then I find out, oh, okay, I don't qualify, or they turn me down. So I'm like, why? Sometimes I really do think that the universe doesn't want me to have a job right now. They want me to do this for you, but it's like, hey, can you help a girl out here? I kind of need some income to help me out because I can't just do this and not get paid, So I am, working on different ways that I can have a little bit of income to kind of keep me going. It would actually be beneficial while I work on trying to do the things I really want to do. I mean, I have these 2 or 3 different ways of trying to get revenue, but none of them are bringing in revenue right now. So it takes time to really build your audience and to put this out here. And I do this as a labor of love for you guys. So if I was making enough money over here, it wouldn't matter, But I really hope that I do get to a point where I can be successful with it, or at least make a little bit of money off of it. It's better than having one-on-one readings because I can't always count on just like one reading at a time. But counting on some type of ad revenue or something from YouTube is actually very, very, it just sounds great. And it may not be much at first, but if I can get to where I want to be, then I'll be there. So the same thing applies to you guys. If you guys are looking into being entrepreneurs, you want to invent something or create something, a new job, a new business, whatever you want to do, you might be looking into a whole different, I don't want to say medium, but it's not medium. A category. I mean, that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, you don't want to do the job you've been doing. So, like, say you're doing IT work. You're like, no, I'm tired of this. I don't want the computer crap. Maybe you want to get outside. You want to be active. I don't know about you guys, but I just went on a 4.5-mile walk and then I came home. So I had lunch before I came and sat down here, and I'm just like, I like the idea of having the freedom to be able to go out and exercise and to be able to run errands if I need to. It's nice to be home on days like this where I don't have to be stuck at work going, are they going to let us out in time? Am I going to run into a tornado on my way home? I hope not. But, things happen. So if it's meant to be, it's going to be. So this is the Two of Wands represents that choice between, okay, I know what I want to do, but I can't make money at it just yet. So that choice is going to be, okay, I can work on this if I go get a part-time job to supplement my income, then, or keep the job that you have, or however you want to do it, but still work on what you want to do here until it becomes lucrative enough that you don't need 2 jobs. Do you know what I'm saying? Because right now it's just 1 job, 1 income until you start making money and you grow it. This is something that I'm facing, and I think a lot of you are facing too. Here's the other thing. And a lot of us are going, but we need time, especially us creatives. We need time to be able to do this. And sometimes, like, if I want to make a tarot deck, it does take, that's a labor of love too. Because I want to put my time into it to make it just right. You got to create all these cards. There's 78 of them to create. And there's at least 50 or so, when you make an oracle deck, it just depends on how much you want to put into it. But there's artwork and everything else that you have to decide, how big you want to be. Does it have a booklet? There's so many questions. And so for me, I need to put the time into it, but not working, I'm feeling judged. And here's the judgment card. And I definitely pick out that you're feeling judged because some people are like, what? You've been doing this career forever. Why? If you abandon it now, like, this is too risky. Some people are judging you. They think it's too risky. They think that you're crazy. But the thing is, you're not. You feel an awakening. You feel like you're meant to be somewhere else doing something else because it's helping you and it's helping others, or you're helping others. It's kind of beneficial. That's why I like tarot, because it helps me and I love doing it, but it helps you too. It offers comfort. It offers guidance. It can be funny. But whatever it does, I just know that it's good for you guys. So, you're faced with a decision, you feel judged about it, and here you are, the hangman. Like, that's powerful major arcana there. And that hangman is sitting there, you're trying to figure out what to do. You're looking at, you're looking at it from all angles. You're trying to get that different perspective, and, you're trying to look at it sideways and like, how can I make this fit? How can I make this work in a way that's balanced? So I think you can. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm going to look for something, what I'm doing with the tarot, I'll probably find something part-time. I'm determined to do something with that. Granted, we don't lose the house and anything else tonight with the tornadoes coming in, but, I've been preparing my whole life for this kind of stuff. So whatever happens, I will have to deal with that emotionally. But I feel like I'm strong enough to go, as long as, as long as your friends, your family, your pets, and everything are good, I might have to lose all of this. If I still have my phone, great, because I can at least hold up a card and do readings that way. But that's basically all this is thing. You've got a choice to make, but your choices are kind of, you've got some flexibility there in how. Does it have to be full time? No. If you can find time to work on what you want to work on, create your business plan, whatever you want to do that. If you need to drop to part-time and you are capable of that, go ahead. But make it work. And as soon as you're able to start that business and you have the funding to do so, or however you want to do it, then you don't need to have this other job, the supplemental income. But there's many different ways to make income. So work on figuring out. You have those choices to make. Once those choices are made, and don't worry about the judgment. You know what? If your friends and family, those people that love you, they're gonna have faith in you, and they're going to trust that you know what's best for yourself, and they're gonna support you no matter how wild it sounds. So don't worry too much about that, and then find that perspective. That that's going to be your way of working this problem out and figuring out, what do I need to do next? Work out your steps, do your research, prepare, plan, do what you need to do. As for your oracle card, this comes from the Naughty Oracle. It's number 4. It says, black holes suck. Don't let darkness hold you back. And I love this because it's, she almost is upside down like the hangman. That's not the same way, but it's kind of funny how it is that way. And I think this is about you not letting your doubts get in the way and not going, I don't know how I'm going to do this. Don't feel defeated. Don't give up. You're going to be fine. 4 is a number of stability, so you're heading in that direction. You're finding a way to balance the scales here. You're going to balance your life out and figure out how to make it all work. I know you can do this. You're strong. You're resilient. You know what you want. Go for it. That's my final answer. So I appreciate you guys listening today. I hope that helps. Let me know how it goes in the comments. All right. Bye, guys.